Yeah, it's your boy Paco, currently on tour playing drums for Anthony Hamilton, and I love Jross-tv.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jross hanging out with my dog, man. He in the loop. They getting ready to put in some work tonight, man. He hitting with Ant Hamilton, man, and they making it do what it do, man.
Yes,
but hey, Pac, man, the thing about it, man, if y'all ever seen this cat play drums, you be like, man, where does that dude get all this energy from? Because he don't weigh but $105. Hey, Pac, but like for real though, man, like all that energy, man, that you expend on the kid, man,
Right.
Is that always been the case or what?
Yeah, for me, music is all I've known, man. I never played basketball. I never had the love for anything except for music. I've been playing drums since I was 3. It's been recorded 1994. Cat Spirituals. I started that tape. Mike Richardson got me into music. Drums is everything I know. Music is everything I love. It's natural. It's not for a show, and it's for my expression to the man above, really.
Oh yeah. So like when you was young, you're sitting around the crib, hitting on pots and pans and the table.
Yeah, I wanted to always play drums. I made a way. I made drums out of anything. Didn't even have it coming up like that. So in my grandmother's church, we'd just get pots and pans. I mean, like branches. Take pots. Like literally would make a set at her church because I didn't, and it was just so in school got in trouble, pencils, beating, tapping on the desk. Even till today, people think I have Tourette's. Can't stop. Like it's just in me. Music, like it sounds good, man. Feel good music sounds good.
So all your life, man, this has been in your spirit.
Yeah, since my womb, like from my moms and everybody telling me. But yes, it definitely has been in my spirit since I birthed.
So as far as you concerned, growing up, you didn't sacrifice nothing as far as like playing football, baseball, hanging out with the fellas.
I did rec. I did do rec football. I was pretty decent too. It didn't do nothing for me. I didn't feel it. I didn't have a care for it. It was just music. I always wanted to play drums. That's it.
So like, when did you find out that, to yourself, not to everybody else, they saying you killing, but when did you say, I feel good about what I'm doing and and it sounds good?
I've always felt good, but my different phase of being taught discipline made me better, and it didn't make me sad. It troubled me, but it didn't trauma me. It made me want to practice. So the more I started practicing, the more I started learning. My confidence built with my experience of learning, honestly.
Yeah.
So those that really set me down and really told me yo, you're gonna XYZ, you're good at an early age, you're special if you learn XYZ. So once I started putting the puzzles together, my confidence always been there. It just boosted as I continue to grow.
So what's the difference, say playing on a major tour with Anthony Hamilton, y'all in St. Louis tonight, y'all been hitting around all over the U.S.,
right.
And the difference between playing with your band at the crib, or what is the, give the cats who's never going to be on tour, some insight on what it feels like, man, to be, to hear all these people screaming and behind the scenes.
It feels great. On tour, it definitely feels great, but at home sometimes it's more organic. Playing in smaller areas, like at a pub, or anything that's going on that we're singing is going where local musicians all get together and you play, you freestyle on original cover tunes or playing cover tunes and having something organically come together. Tours, playing with the artists is more stripped out. It's more
regimented.
Yes. We have to stick to the strip every night, which is fun. But you also have that itch in you that wants to come out. That's not a part of the show. So those playing in the pubs and you playing with your fellow musicians, feeling good music. Sometimes playing outside of the show feels better.
Yeah.
Because you get to go off or however you may want to express that, but you're not sticking to the strip so much.
So as a musician, man, a touring musician, a professional musician, you're getting paid for doing it, and you're doing it well.
Thank you, sir.
How hard is it, man, to but to keep it locked inside of you and to show the professionalism?
I feel like the professionalism on stage, as far as playing the show, playing the record is professional. In general, even when you play at pubs, you can play, but you still stick to that record. People know what they hear. So it's great to play the record, and it's also great to dissect those parts to teach your ear to grow with music and learning other people's parts. So playing the show, sticking to it, it still feels good. It's feel good music, man. It's grown folks music. You know, you're playing grown man music, so it feels great. Like I said, you have to know you're playing for the artist. You're not playing for yourself. It's a team. It's not just you up there. It's not just me. People are not paying to come see me. You know, at the end of the day, I'm playing with the team. And at the end of the day, the artist, any artist you're playing for, you want that whole squad to win. So just winning in general, that's not crushing on anybody, but production team, everybody winning because you want that artist to win, because at the end of the day, this is a job.
Yeah.
That's the professionalism. And when that kicks in, that's when you'll realize.
Yeah. So before you start touring, you know, you back at the crib, you seeing all your partners, you want to get out there and do it, and your turn finally come. What's some of the biggest surprises that you've come across that you wasn't looking, you know, that you never would have saw being back at the crib?
Discipline.
Talk about that, man.
A different level of being grown. Responsibility. Like, this will really tear you alive if you don't have responsibility and if you don't adapt quick.
Pac, we don't know what that means, man. You got to break it down a little bit more for us dummies, man.
It is a job, but it has great perks. And it has pros and cons. Just because you see the flashing lights, you have to make lobby calls, getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes not going to sleep, sometimes not getting proper rest because you're on the plane, not sleep. You have to love it. And you have to understand playing your parts. Like, you can't do certain stuff, Ross. You know. Like, you know, you have to know your music. You have to know your part. You have to be on time for sound check. Your equipment, staying professional off stage. The professionalism is really off stage. On stage is important too, but chemistry, you have to realize, especially tour, you're living with people for however long your tour may be going. But you're living with amount of people. You have character. You have to stay in characters. You have to learn how to adapt very quick in your environment. You have everybody with different characters. People may speak, everybody from different places. Everybody has different cultures. Everybody are not the same. Everybody take disrespect a different way than we may take respect, or respect a different way than you take disrespect. You have to learn how to respect yours. And me being from the South, I respect my elders first and foremost. I respect them.
Yes, sir.
But I also respect it as too. This is also my fit. These are the people who are gonna have my back while I'm on the road with them. So I want us to be at good bonds on and off stage.
Yeah. Last question, man. I know you got to bounce in a minute. I'm trying to see how I can get to this question, man. What can you tell people who don't know what you know now? What to expect? Say your homies back home, they at church playing, and you come home and they cheering you and patting you on the back. You know, what can you tell them how to prepare for the main stage? It's like, let me preface that by saying, is it any kind of drum routine? Is it any kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. We not on tour. We've never been on tour.
I don't think it's a drum routine. You have to, at the end of the day, this is a job. So learning your part, understanding the music, understanding what the artist wants, being on time, understanding that you also represent that artist. You don't never know who's in that crowd, who's seeing you on or off that stage. Me personally, I like to warm up, on my pad before I'm backstage. Rodgers definitely inspired me when we had a show with them. This man warmed up the whole night. After he ate, after catering, he warmed up the whole night. That was very professional. Some drummers feel like they don't have to warm up, but for me, I feel like warming up, it loosens you up. It makes you feel very more comfortable for me. And I feel like getting on that stage, you have to know the show. Knowing the show is very important. And that's with the track and without the track. You have to know the show, because that track can go out. Everybody amps may go out, and it may be you playing, but you have to still play your part. Don't freak out. Stay live, baby. Stay in the show. Stay professional. Like, stay professional.
Stay real.
Stay real. Like, only people that don't know the show is the people in the crowd. So if you know the show and you stay professional, they don't know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And also, just at the end of the day, man, just know it's a job, and it could be worse or it could be better. But at the end of the day, you got to thank the man above, and you got to do it for him. Everything goes out to him.
Yes, sir.
For me. And you can't get mad at whatever level you're at, and people that say things, they're increasing. They see better in you. When people get on you, they see better. So you have to know how to take criticism in a good way out here.
Yeah.
And this road is the road.
All right. Hey, y'all, so tell people how they can find you, big dog.
You can find me on Instagram at Paco DeNiro, PACO_DE_NIRO. Facebook at Paco/DENIRO, Paco DeNiro, PACO/DENIRO.
Yeah, he from the South with that aura.
I'm from South Carolina, Lake City, 843, South Carolina. We in here, stand up.
All right, y'all, this is your boy Jross, hanging out with my dude Pac, man. We gonna let him bounce. We 15,100,000 strong. Google repping the Lou, y'all, and I'm out. Peace.
Peace.